English arts teacher, author of the YA series The Lucia Chronicles and The Elementals. This is a YA book review of Snow Like Ashes by Sarah, I'm going to pronounce her last name Raasch and hope that I'm pronouncing it right. This is a fantasy novel that is part of a trilogy, and I saw it on Bookstagram mostly in the summer. All three books are out now, and luckily I have all three. So for this, to keep it simple as possible, there are 8 kingdoms in this land called Primoria, and there are rhythm kingdoms and 4 season kingdoms with 8 total. And basically at one time everyone had this magic, but now only the royals have this magic, and it's through a conduit, a royal conduit, like a necklace or a dagger or a ring or a shield. And so supposedly the Kingdom of Winter is built around these, like near these mines where this magical chasm is, and some of the other kingdoms want to have this magic back that's kind of was taken away from them to make them like more powerful. And so Spring overthrows the Kingdom of Winter and enslaves them all, and the story follows a group of, I think, 8 refugees, and one of those refugees is Meira, and the story is from first person, and it's from Meira's perspective. And basically she finds out that she is a political pawn pretty early on, and she's kind of mad about it. And there's a couple plot twists, and I actually saw one of the plot twists coming. I don't know, I've just been like on a roll with noticing plot twists lately for some reason. It took me about 160 pages, yes I know I stuck with it that long, to get into this book, but then I loved it after that. And I read the rest really quickly, and I think that's because it's kind of a me thing, in that I have a hard time with like really hardcore science fiction books and high fantasy or epic fantasy, just like keeping everything straight. There's often a lot of places and a lot of people, or in science fiction a lot of like planets or ships and things like that, and for some reason my brain just has a really hard time keeping that straight. So it took me a while to get into this, but I read it really fast after that and I loved it, and I immediately started Fire Like Ice, I think is the second book. It doesn't tell me. I think that's what it's called. I started that one yesterday, and I'm already like 130 pages into it. I'm a super fast reader, like I read for a little bit and then I go do something else and I read some more. But I really liked it, and I will say that this reminds me, it doesn't remind me of the Grishavers. What it does remind me of is how Leigh Bardugo has this uncanny ability to make you love like all the male characters. And right now, because I don't know what happens obviously, the 2 love interests, Mather and I'm going to pronounce it Theron just because it makes me think of Charlize Theron, and I don't know if that's actually how the name's meant to be pronounced, but I like both of them, and I could totally see Meira with either one. And that just reminds me of how Leigh Bardugo, like, you know, with the Darkling and Mal and Nikolai, and you know, you just could see Alina, you know, being with either one. Like I would have been happy, maybe not completely happy if she ended up with the Darkling, but a little bit happy, you know, with either of those characters. So yeah, I really like this series, and I'm really interested to see where it goes. I think I'm going to do individual book videos for the other 2 books in the series. I'm hoping, I saw that there's some like novellas, and I hope that they're, couldn't find them like on Kindle or something, so I'm hoping that they're included in the 3rd book, because they're not in my 2nd book, which is a paperback version. So I hope I can find those. One of them is a prequel before the events of Snow Like Ashes. So yeah, I really like this series. And if you're into fantasy, I think that you would probably, in magic, I think you would definitely enjoy this. So I gave it a solid 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. In the meanwhile, happy reading and happy writing.